Hello and happy quarantine Palm Sunday 2020. Um, I'm Gene Klosner and I am just playing a couple songs for you today. I am trying to do a couple songs, at least one, for each Sunday or holy day that we are kept in our homes. And I've missed the last couple Sundays, but I thought this would be another idea. I've never done this before, you know. So good thing I have a phone to do that. Anyway, I'm wearing red for Palm Sunday, just so you know. And there are songs that my choirs have done. Our choirs have done. My sister and I have a choir out at St. Pat's in Elkhorn. Hello. And she and I also started the choir at St. Elizabeth Ann here in Omaha. And so there are some songs that we have done with those choirs and for Palm Sunday Mass and other things like that. So you can hear some of those on the Mass online that we've taped. And that's at Sacred Heart Parish, Omaha. You can find that on Facebook or YouTube. And then we've been doing a couple masses for St. Patrick's in Elkhorn online. So anyway, you can tune into those. Feel free to go to our YouTube, Share and Gene Klosner, or Light the Fire channels, or the same thing on Facebook, those two things. One basically being the Light the Fire is more of our church stuff, and the Share and Gene is the stuff that's just non-church, or right now we're playing a lullaby song a day from our Lullaby Stardust album. Anyway, so I want to start with a song that a few years ago, I think it was, 2017, the last Sunday of Lent, Father Dave Korth at Sacred Heart Church had asked me what song I was going to do for the processional, and we were wondering if we were going to come from the outside and do the long procession with that. And he said, "Are you going to do?" And he mentioned, I don't know, some song that I didn't know. And we at St. Elizabeth's had done the King of Glory every year, and not my favorite. It's it's fine, but when you're singing 5 verses of it twice through just to get through, it's just like, oh no, not again. I mean, actually, it's a great song, and I couldn't do it anymore with having to repeat the verses so many times. So I was like, okay, we got to do something. And so what Father Dave had brought up just made me want to write a song. So I actually did it that evening, the Sunday before Palm Sunday. And I don't know, I think I did the sheet music and arrangement in the next couple days and taught it to the choir on that following Wednesday. There are like 8 parts to it, and it's supposed to resemble like when Jesus comes into town and he's riding on the donkey, and all the people are saying, Hosanna, he's the King of Israel, all these different things that they're saying. It's a crowd, and they're not saying the exact same thing all at the same time. They're all saying different things at the same time. And so I tried to kind of get that across in this song. Now, that is when the choir sings it. This way, right now you're just going to hear just me. So, and this song works great for just a soloist. You'll hear my sister and I doing it as a duo on this weekend's Palm Sunday Masses for Sacred Heart. So you can hear it that way. And I'm in the middle of recording this song in a full production at the recording studio at Warehouse Productions, and trying to get a choir to come in, and guess what got canceled this time? All my choir plans got canceled for some of our church songs. So that'll be a bit delayed, but then we might get a version of this just with Cher and me doing the vocals. So anyway, here is Hosanna in Excelsis. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna. Blessed is the King. Glory to the King. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna in the highest. Hosanna in Excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna. All right, and that was actually dedicated to Father Dave, since he was the one that asked about it and made it happen for me to get around to writing that, etc. So anyway, when we do these online masses, there's only just a couple minutes that we can do these songs, and normally in a congregational setting, you're going to have maybe 2 songs for communion while people are coming up for communion. Well, that's not happening. Same thing with the preparation of gifts. It's the offertory. And, well, no one's out there, with the collection baskets or anything. So we just do short, versions of all these songs online. And there's a song that my choir at St. Elizabeth's has done in the last few years. So those of you who follow a lot of contemporary Christian music, you would recognize this song, but it's a great song for this time of year, for this Holy Week time. And it's by Paul Baloche, and I'm assuming that that's how I pronounce it, and Lenny LeBlanc, and it is a song called Above All. Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man, you were here before the world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders this world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth, there's no way to measure what you're worth. Crucified and laid behind the stone, you lived to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall and the thought of from nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man. You were here before the world began, above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders this world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth. There's no way to measure what you were. Crucified, laid behind the stone, you lived to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall, thought of me above all, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above all. All right, I will see everyone on Holy Thursday and Good Friday, and then on Easter. Not sure what else we're gonna do. Thanks for tuning in.